The Orange Man is back in office and TikTok is probably fucked, so let's make some protest pork belly. This is inspired by my time on Red Note. I am not Chinese, full disclosure, so this is not an authentic recipe. This is just inspired by my time on Red Note. So I'm gonna start by cutting my pork belly into like 1-inch chunks. This is a skin-on pork belly. I don't have a wok like my Red Note friends, so I'm gonna put it in just like a straight-sided skillet. So here we go. I'm gonna get that covered with just a little bit of water, and I'll bring that to a boil just to get out any like impurities. You'll see that the scum kind of rises to the top, which is an apt metaphor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that boil for just about a minute, and then I'm gonna get the pork out with a slotted spoon and dump the water and wash out the pan. Then I'm gonna get a couple of tablespoons of oil into the pan, and I'm gonna start melting a couple of tablespoons of just granulated sugar in there. It's kind of like making caramel, but instead of butter, I'm just using a neutral oil. I think I'm just using canola oil here. So I'm gonna get that nice and brown, and then I'm gonna get my pork belly back into the pan. Gonna just kind of move that around until it starts to get nice and browned. It should look something like this. Boop. So once it looks like that, I'm gonna pour in about a half a cup of Shaoxing wine, which is kind of just smelled and tasted a little bit like sherry. It's like a dry cooking wine. And then I neglected to film myself putting a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce and some dark soy sauce in there, along with a couple of cups of water, and that's it. I just cover it and simmer it for like 45 minutes to an hour, and easy peasy, and then you have a nice braised, glazy pork belly. I served this over rice with some Chinese spinach, and it was so delicious, and I felt like a rebel. Yay!